Hey everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake. We've hit part 4 of the series, and things are really heating up. Last time we finally secured the Thieves' Key from Robin Hood, and then we went straight to scouting out the doors to see if there's anything we could actually open up in the world. That eventually led us to the Quagmire Cave, where we ran into two familiar faces from Tantegel, the captain of the guard and Princess Gwaylen's bodyguard. We learned the princess might be close, but instead of rushing ahead, we decided it was smarter to regroup in Remuldar and plan a strategy. That's when we got the bad news. The captain had fallen gravely ill, cursed by a foul magic. And to make things even heavier, we learned that he's actually Princess Gwaylen's bodyguard's father. Since the monsters around Remuldar have been getting a little stronger, I spent some time grinding and leveling up just a little bit. Honestly, everything's looking pretty grim, but I'm pretty sure we as the hero are up to the task. But that's enough for a recap. Let's go ahead and jump in to see what part 4 has in store for us. All right. So unfortunately, we are no longer wearing the dog suit. I didn't do a whole lot of grinding, but I did get a couple of levels offline. So for those of you who are seeing the hero for the first, well, you've seen him in cutscenes and stuff, but this is how we're actually rocking out now. So a little more of a vanilla look for us, but that's okay. We definitely rocked that dog suit for quite a while, and that was kind of fun. But business has picked up, so we got to get a little more serious, I suppose. Every town I've been into in this game has looked absolutely gorgeous, though. Like, I can't stop gushing over just how beautiful everything looks. Even Remuldar looks really cool. And I think we still have that objective to the faeries. The faeries set us out to do something, so I think that's what we're supposed to be doing next. Let's see. Oh my god. Are we lost? No. Maybe if we go ahead and leave the town. I don't think I need to remind anybody, but I'm going to anyway, that I am terrible with directions. So we gotta leave the town and come back so we can go over this bridge. All right. How camest thou to be here? I did lock up the door tight, and with no ordinary key at that. Oh, thou possessest the Thieves' Key, then thou art plainly no ordinary fellow. No, we're not. Actually, we were wearing a dog suit up until not too long ago. But even the Thieves' Key will not be as naught to mine own magnificent key, just as soon as I'm able to complete it, that is. I cannot seem to replicate the methods of old. Though I try and try, all my efforts disintegrate after but a single use. But I've had an epiphany. A bolt of inspiration hath struck. Finally, a key good for any number of uses is within my grasp. Ooh, and do we get to have it? Forgive me. I have something of a tendency to become carried away. I'm the Warlock of Doorlocks. Oh my god, that is so cool. The Warlock of Doorlocks. I love the way that flows. And thou art? What bringeth thee here, pray tell? Oh, well, so thou seekest the spell with which to remedy a life-threatening ailment. As luck would have it, I am something of a jack of all magical trades, and count healing spells among my plentiful arsenal. That's convenient. But alas, I am also extremely busy. Forgive me, but thou wilt have to look elsewhere. Well, that sucks. Thou wouldst insist that I examine the patient. But it is as I told thee, I am busy, most busy indeed. Most devilishly inconvenienced to boot. For the dwarf who did, until only recently, aid me in my researches hath rather selfishly chosen to vanish. Here it is. It is only through the marriage of my knowledge and sorcery with his surpassing craftsmanship that the magic key might finally be completed, and we were so very close. I have little choice but to go to his dwelling place myself and see what hath become of him. Though the journey is a most perilous one, still needs must one suffer for one's craft, or so they say. Thou wilt go in my stead, thou sayest? And in return, thou wouldst have me work my healing magics? The cave wherein the dwarves dwell swarmeth with slavering fiends. Thou wouldst journey there on my behalf nonetheless? Yeah. Thou art a curious fellow indeed, but trustworthy too, I sense. Very well, I shall do as thou ask. The dwarves' dwelling place lieth in the deepest part of a cavern south of Remoldar. All being well, my friend, the craftsman is to be found therein. I shall do all that I can to fulfill my end of the bargain, though whether my healing arts will avail against the powers of darkness remaineth to be seen. But wait, I saw a treasure chest. Can I open it? We're gonna find out. See, this is still a jrpg, and we still gotta loot people's houses. Let's go ahead and use... Go ahead and use it. Okay, so it's south of Remoldar. All right. We've got to go around. I'm still a little scared of Remoldar, or this region. Oh wait, you know, we should switch to our broadsword. So I do like now that we're using the default hero sprite instead of wearing the dog suit. I like to see just how things look whenever we switch gear. Like, I think that's really cool. Okay, back to the broadsword.
Not today.
Forget we have the battle speed. Let's go back to fast. Heading on down, down, down. Ooh, sparkly thing. Ooh, a seed of wisdom. Okay. Damn right, you're too stunned to move. Well, I'm hitting things harder now. And it looks like I should be able to open the doors in here. These are all red doors, and we have the key for that. I'm gonna go ahead and just open up all of these doors. Only the right key. Oh, that's a blue door. Okay, so we can't open that one yet. Oh yeah, we've got mid heal now, so that's nice.
Thou shalt not escape! Not today!
You got the lump wizard.
Heal!
Ew. That was very unpleasant. Didn't even take me out to dinner first. How dare you? Oh, wait a minute. No. So we'll go left and then we'll head right. Oh, God. Okay, let's see. Boomerang time. They are sure fond of licking my face, aren't they?
Much better.
Thank you for just assessing the situation. I appreciate that. Big yikes. Let's go with a handy heal all. They don't notice me? I still want the experience, so we're still gonna square up. All right, so there's nothing here. Let's go to the other side. should have gone back to using my broadsword. Go ahead and do that now. Like I said, it's really nice that you can just switch weapons without it taking a turn or anything like that. Okay, there's nothing here, so let's go up. Oh, where does this take us? Oh, it takes us here. Okay. A whole new area. And back to the boomerang we go. Oh no, I'm still silenced. All right. Just to have medicinal herbs though. Perfect. There's this fellow right here. Canst thou not see that I'm about my work? Away with thee, away! They certainly aren't friendly like the dwarves in Final Fantasy. An ice shield. Ooh. How does that compare to what I've got? Quite a bit nicely, actually. So we will for sure be using that. Okay, 3 of these guys. So we'll go back to boomerang.
Not today. Not today.
Ooh. Shoot. Oh, well, that's a bummer. Fortunately, the autosave didn't take us too far away. We still have, okay, so we didn't lose any progress or gold. Wait, is that something over there? No, it's not. I feel like having the autosave is kind of nice. It takes the sting out of death a little. Because if you revive at a church, you lose half your gold, and that can hurt, especially if you're trying to save for new equipment. That is one fast lump wizard. Oh my gosh. We're getting really nice experience down here, though. Right down this cave. This area is a little bigger, but we'll set about to explore every nook and cranny as always. Hey, what do we got for spells? Can I get off this mid heal? I can, okay.
Much better.
Might be rough too.
Not today.
That was incredibly lucky. This guy means business. Ooh. It's pretty hard, man. Holy cow. Power up and just take this dude out. Nice. Oh, another dwarf. I fear that the bulk of the Earth's bounty has been extracted here. We shall soon have to seek other veins to mine. Alright. Now let's see what we've got going on down here. Bro, this lump wizard. I'm glad that the spells don't hit that hard, but the fact that you get 2 of them off. You know what?
Thou shalt not escape.
Can't be affected. You are not very nice, mister. Alright, let's see what's here. Ooh, a treasure chest, okay. Oh no, it's a mimic. This is gonna be fun.
No mercy.
Ooh.
Much better. Ha! Thou shalt not escape.
This is gonna be a ooh. Okay.
Thou shalt not escape. Not today. Yeah! Ha!
Yeah, hopefully we can kill this guy.
Ah!
Not affected. Shoot.
Ah! 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 No mercy. Yeah!
Give me just one more good hit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that was rough. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go back to town. Sleep at an inn because oh my god, that was rough. One thing I will say about these remakes though is Zoom has made things really convenient. But I've been down here. This is where I just was.
Yeah!
I've got to be close to leveling up after fighting that cannon box though. Another dwarf. This cave is a dwelling pile of dwarves, human. What business hast thou here? Magic water. You know, I'm just vibing, I guess. Okay. New uncharted territory.
Yeah!
I forgot to look at how much gold we have. Only not very much, and we're still using the cloak of evasion. Let's switch to the Arveste's vest so we can get some extra monies while we're down here. A miracle slash scroll. Ooh, let's go. Okay, that's nothing there. And I think we just gotta go up these stairs. Yep. Right. No, that's where we came from. We haven't gone this way yet. Yep, this is new territory for us. A craftsman among our number. Aye, there's one I've heard called by that name. A strange fellow, fond of your kind. Thou wilt find him in the deepest part of the cave. Of course he's in the deepest part of the cave. Though thou wilt not find him well, damned fool. These are the wages of such sins as consorting with humans. Yeah, these dwarves really don't like us. Let's get rid of the Medusa first. And then next we're getting rid of that damn lump wizard. There it is, level 20. Before we go down there, I want to go in this door to the left. I also realized we have some of that cursed gear that we can sell. Ooh, a mini medal. He really doesn't want me to cast spells. this is a small little area. Oh no. Let's see. Let's get out the boomerang, see if we can finish him off. Okay, good. Undead Undoer. Ooh. Wait a minute. I have... Yeah, I should be using Peep. That way I don't fight cannon boxes. Carpenters, smiths, metalworkers, thou wilt find able craftsmen of all stripes among we dwarves. We only work at what we love best, and we work at it well. Time was we dwelt in another land entirely, until the faeries called us here to Alifgard. And we are ever prone to do as the faeries asked us. We have heard precious little from them in a long time now. Yeah, I don't really trust those fairies. Ooh. What a nice little town deep in the caves. Among we dwarves is told the legend of one of our kind who is both bold adventurer and smith without equal. He did roam the world in company of a human hero and did forge a helm, the like of which had never been seen from an ore of boldest blue. Oh my god, that's Erdrick. They're talking about the dude who is, I forgot his name, but I know he's talking about. The power of darkness reacheth even here beneath the earth. If naught is done about the Dragon Lord, we dwarves too shall. Wait a minute. Can I get whatever this is? I'm sure that'll be important later. Right. Who art thou? So the warlock of Dorlock sent thee? Thou art an odd human indeed, to come so far for the sake of a lowly dwarf. Well, as thou canst plainly see, I am somewhat indisposed, having met with a stretch of that accursed swampland. I fear that I am not long for this world. I had hoped to see the magic key completed, but it seemeth it is not to be. Akira, thou sayest? Do not bandy such words about so lightly, friend. True, I heard tell of a miraculous medicine that the leader of the fairies did once say might cure all ills arising from such like miasmas. Aye, she and I are acquaintances of long standing, but I've neither seen nor heard from her in some time. And I'll not survive the journey all the way to the craggy cave and onward south to their dwelling place. Not my state. No, I fear I must simply accept that I am done for. The dwarf seems to be suffering from the same condition as the captain of the guard. Darn miasma, I tell you what. Okay, so we know that our friend not doing so hot. Actually, can we zoom to that area? We can, okay. Zoom is such a time saver in this game, I swear. You know, the world seems a lot bigger when you're actually traversing it versus when you're looking at it on a map. And I'm fighting everything just because I want to make some money along the way. Before we hit town and sell our cursed items. I think we're good to just like stick with the boomerang out here. Yeah, like in this part of the world, we're actually pretty safe as far as enemy encounters go. This just might be my favorite part of the game so far as scenery goes.
Begone, human. This is no place for thy kind. I will say it only once more. Clear off, or else fail to do so, and...
Wait, it's him! Chief, this is the human we told you about. The one we forced to... asked to help us.
Yes, and he's not just any old human. He's super strong. I'd say he might even be Hero material. I'm not sure about the hero thing, but it wouldn't do to hurt someone who helped you two out, I suppose. Let's hear what he has to say for himself. I'm the Overseer. I'm looking after the village while our leader is away. And, no offense, but I'm not too fond of humans. Alright, you've told me your name. Now tell me what you're doing here. How did you even find out about this place? What? One of the dwarves is sick and you need our miraculous medicine?
I suppose this is because of all those horrible poisonous swamps that have been cropping up everywhere.
Swamp sickness doesn't clear up naturally. You have to do something about it, or it's curtains.
And there is that one medicine we have. Yes, a dose of sun-up syrup would probably do it. Sadly, I can't give you any.
What? Why not?
And I thought I was mean to humans.
I'm not being mean. I'd make it if I could, it's just... When the boss showed me how to make it, she kept the last two ingredients secret. Only she knows what they are.
Oh, and we don't know where she is.
You spoke with some of the dwarves, didn't you? Did they have any idea where she might have got to? Oh, well, that's that then, I suppose.
And after we went to all the trouble of making you go and ask them.
It'll be dark soon, Chief. We can't just leave him out here after he's come all this way. He can stay the night, can't he?
Fine. But just the one night, and just this once.
Man. Before we go, I want to just look around. That stuff looks like a charm on you humans, earns me a treat every time. Not a bad slime, really. Oh, a human. It's not every day we see one of your kind around here. This is all so pretty. Oh my gosh. This is one of my favorite art styles in games right now. You're Mirage, aren't you? I heard about you from the chief. You want to have a rest before you go? Yeah, it's been a time.
Almighty Rubus, grant unto me strength in this time of need, until such time as the prophesied one doth appear. This is Tantegel Castle.
Gwaelin, beloved daughter, thou art returned to us safe and well. Praise be. Thou needst fear no more, princess. The hero hath vanquished the Dragon Lord, and peace hath returned to our world. And thus thy role, too, is at an end. This being so, perhaps thou might share with us the message with which thou were entrusted. Oh. Tell us that which Rubus told thee. What secrets was it that she would have had thee impart?
Almighty Rubus, pray banish these wicked illusions. Try all thou wilt, thou shalt not prevail. Thy phantasms shall not sway me.
Give into it. Thou canst resist forever. The visions shall continue until at last thou submittest. Interesting. So that is where human weakness lieth, in the heart. Thou didst well to resist, Gwaelin. For our little girl to have grown so strong, truly it maketh us both so proud.
Mother? No, it cannot be. My mother perished when I was but a babe in arms. This too is an illusion.
Truth or illusion, doth it really matter? Whether I am real or not, still thou must not reveal the message with which thou wert entrusted. Thy mother speaketh true, Gwaelin. Forgive us. Were we able to help thee, know that we would. Thou must need endure for the sake of our world.
No! Mother! Father!
Do not falter. This too is the monster's doing. Be strong. We too shall endure all that we must.
They shall not deceive me. It is all but an illusion. All of it.
Illusion or no, I am right glad to have met thee at last, beloved daughter.
Mother! It is none of it real. None of it. And yet Oh, to watch you both perish and do naught. It hurteth me so.
Such pain is hard to bear, is it not, daughter? But weep not, thou dost well to bear it. Worry not on our account. We would sacrifice ourselves 1,000 times over for thy sake. That we would, 1,000 times, 10,000, it mattereth not, if it be for thee, beloved daughter. Oh, geez. That's not creepy at all. Oh my god.
Can you hear me? The light of hope is fading. You must hurry. Only with a magic key might she be freed from this torment. And so, you must heal the afflicted with an infusion of glimmergrass and wake robin. Please, there is no time.
Oh, those are the two ingredients we need. Perfect. What's that? We can make sunup syrup with glimmergrass and wake robins? And how do you know that exactly? Somebody told you in a dream? Chief, it must have been. I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't like humans and I don't trust you. But if you bring me those ingredients, I'll see if they really do make sunup syrup. You'll do it? Good. You'll find both of them down by the mountains, far to the southwest. Unfortunately, you'll find a lot of very nasty monsters there too. Well, you know, that's been the name of the game so far. Don't die, and if you do, don't blame us. There's not a store here. Yeah, of course not. All right. Oh, all the way down there. That's quite a trek. And I feel like they're gonna hit pretty hard down there, aren't they?
Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
All right, let's go see what's down there. Aside from the things that we were sent to get. Oh no, oh buddy.
No mercy. Ah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so far so good. I like how he defended, yet we did more damage. I love how that worked for us.
Yeah.
You're not very good at defending, Mr. Knight Errant. Alright, we're into the desert. A death scorpion, oh my god. Holy shit, okay.
Ah. Oh. Much better. Ah.
Do a miracle slash.
I shall rend thee asunder.
Whew. Do like that miracle slash though. Oh geez, okay. All right.
rend thee asunder!
Okay. Here is the glimmer grass. And the wake robin should be down here. Yes. Raj looks carefully through the grass. He finds a strange glowing fruit that he's never seen before. It's beginning to rot and is giving off an incredible power. The power of nature, of life. What's this? Suddenly the fruit spits forth into 2 glowing seeds. Fancy. I guess we go back to the faeries? Is that right? There's no way we can beat these things. We're for it. This is no time to give up hope. I'll hold them off. You lot get out of here. But Chief, you'll... Don't worry about me. I've been around some heroes in my time. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's to never give up. I won't let them beat me. You can be sure of that. Rush, you're helping me. I don't know what good that did for us.
Much better.
Eek.
Thou shalt not escape! Not today!
Okay, I think I know how we're gonna handle this. Let's go back to the Cloak of Evasion. and see if this makes a difference. This is rough.
Not today!
Okay, that's two of them. No. Okay.
Much better.
We have a chance. Doesn't have enough MP for that. Oh my god. Oh my god. We did it. Oh my god. Yay. Thank goodness for that. And thank you, Mirage. Mirage hands the glimmergrass and the wake robin to the fairy. You got the ingredients? You really got them. Then let's make that medicine, and quickly. Sunup syrup, here we come. One human and one dwarf's worth, you say? I think we can manage that. Good. Then I'll let you get on with it. Just do exactly as I taught you. Well, I suppose I owe you a thank you too. Thanks. I have to say, when you were fighting back there, you seemed like quite the hero. Those seeds, and you have 2 of them? They're very special, you know, filled with the power of life itself, and more valuable than you can imagine. They only grow in certain very specific places under very specific conditions. You know, the boss said if she had some of those, she could make that thing she was talking about. Typical. We've been searching for them all this time, and then some selfish human comes along and just snaps them up for himself. Rush hands the 2 glowing seeds to the fairy. What? You're just giving them to me? Oh, say thank you for the sunup syrup? Well, we don't even know if that's going to work yet. Chief, it worked. We made some sunup syrup, which means the dream must have been true. We made 2 people's worth, so the dwarf and the human you were talking about should both be all right. Here. Wait, before you go, come back and see us when you've cured your 2 friends. Why did you say that, Chief? What's he coming back for? Because if these seeds end up helping us make what I think they will, he might just be the one. He just might be one of them after all. Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but that got me a little teary-eyed. Let's go to... We can only go to these 2 places? I think I want to save. Rest and save first. You know, I just realized because we used our autosave, we didn't even use the undead undoer. So let's learn that real quick. All right, now let's go ahead and go to the inn. Still the cheapest place in all of Alefgard. All right, now let's go ahead and save. It's because that was a whole lot. And I really don't know what we're facing. And it's always good to save often, right? As the game even tells you. Oh, wait a minute. Let's sell that cursed gear too. That choker is a lot of money. And the zombie mail. You know, maybe we should do a save in another slot just in case we made a bad mistake. And better safe than sorry, right? All right. Now let's do the Cave of the Dwarves first. Just get that out of the way real quick. Oh yeah, it takes us right here. Excellent. Mirage administers a dose of sun-up syrup to the sickly dwarf as he slumbers. The poisonous humorous dissipates before his very eyes. The remedy thou didst just now administer, 'twas a work of the faeries, was it not? It seemeth I owe thee a great deal. My life, in fact. I am in thy debt, human. Thou didst say, when we first met, thou camest here, that thou wert sent by the warlock of Dorlocks, didst thou not? I must make for Remoldar with all haste. The legacy of this newly regained life of mine shall be the return of the magic key. Heck yeah, and we're also going to Remoldar, actually. It's my fault. All of it. Had I but been better, he would not have had to overexert himself in his efforts to redress my failures. Mirage, thou art returned. How fareth my father? He yet breatheth, though haltingly. But both the priest and the mage have exhausted all avenues in their attempts to aid him. It seemeth that he shall soon... What? Thou wouldst tell me not to give up hope, but... Mirage administers a dose of sun-up syrup to the sickly captain as he slumbers. The poisonous humors dissipate before his very eyes. His breathing, it is much improved. Could this mean? The remedy thou didst administer was the work of faeries? And it was in search of it that thou didst venture forth after we last saw you? What have I done?
I am ashamed. Utterly ashamed. My father lay there, breathing what may well have been his last, and all I could think to do was brood upon my past mistakes. Meanwhile, not only didst thou refuse to give up hope, thou didst seek out a means by which it might be returned to us, and us all but strangers to thee. Thou hast my gratitude. I have not been kind to thee, but thou art noble indeed. What? Thou didst dream of Princess Gwaelin, who was held captive in some manner of cave? I had not wished to believe it, but we recovered this from the cave amid the swampland. 'Tis her necklace, without which she was seldom seen. And yet there it was, discarded upon the ground.
Mighty hero, I trust in thee. I trust that thou wilt return the light unto this benighted world of ours. And I trust that thou wilt come to mine aid. But thou must needs come quickly. I know not how much longer I can.
That light! What just occurred? What? The princess spoke to thee through her necklace? I heard naught whatsoever. But I shall take thee at thy word nonetheless. 'Tis plain thou art the hero of whom she spake, and the coming of whom she awaiteth most desperately. The necklace is thine. May it aid thee in thy quest. Now please, go to her.
Oh yeah, this is cool. Everyone's starting to see the value in the hero. I'm excited. Go to the warlock. The final stage is upon us. Do not fail me now, friend. Nor thou me. Is done. The true magic key that shall not bend nor break no matter how many times it is used. How long I have awaited this day. My companion here hath told me all. That we were able to complete this great project of ours at last was thanks to thee, friend. And it seemeth thou did enlist the aid of not just dwarves but the faeries also. Truly, 'tis like unto the tale of mighty Erdrick. For 'twas that very hero who did bear the key after which the one we have just now completed was modeled. 'Tis thine by right. Take it. Take it, please. After all, 'tis the making of the thing that doth interest us, not the using of it. Ho, thou hast the right of it there, old friend. I would only ask one thing in return, that this remain our little secret. In order to fund our next experiment, I mean to sell one or two magic keys a little less amenable to repeated use. Were my customers to learn that a more durable version existed, they would surely begrudge me the price I mean to ask. Oh, you cheeky warlock. Let's see, what do we got going on? I think let's go back to The faeries. Oh, you're all the way over there. Okay. What have we got going on here?
And that's it done, right?
Yes. Look at that light. All lovely and warm. That's the soul sigil, all right. We did it! We did it! We made the first one! Oh, hello! We just used those seeds you brought us to make something called the soul sigil. Sigils are something the boss came up with. There's going to be 5 of them, and each of them will store a different power of nature. Life, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the water. She wants to use them to do something very, very important. What? You know about us wanting to use them to summon Lady Rubis? But how? How do you even know about her? I certainly didn't tell you. Ugh, which one of you spilled the beans?
It was her! I didn't say anything. I tried to stop her.
What? You little... They should call you the backstabber.
Oh my god.
It was, I had no choice, all right? And besides, that's how we ended up getting him to get those seeds for us. There wouldn't be a sigil if I hadn't told him. Hey, why don't we get him to find us the ingredients for all of them? After all, didn't Erdrick work with the fairies to get rid of that horrible old baddie way back when?
True. And I think this one can be trusted. You're descended from them, right? The heroes of old, or whatever you call them? Then help us. Help us call Lady Rubis back to this world. Good. Right, take the soul sigil with you. Looks like it's pleased to be going along for the ride. If you find any more likely-looking ingredients, like those glowing seeds, bring them back here, all right? As to how the sigils will be made...
Oh, allow me, Chief. That's my area of expertise, after all.
Right. She's the expert, so if there's anything you don't understand, ask her.
Oh, ask away. I'll do my very best to keep the explanation simple.
Simply having sigils in your possession can grant you all sorts of special effects. The soul sigil increases your maximum HP. It can also cause some spells and abilities to transform into more powerful versions if the following conditions are met in battle. The hero's HP is below 50% if you hold down X while activating certain spells or abilities. You'll need to either select a spell or ability in the battle menu by holding down X, or hold it down before the hero acts in battle. Okay. Here are 2 examples of some special souped up skills and how to trigger them. Okay. There are over a dozen souped up abilities and spells that can be unleashed with the soul sigil. If you want a better idea of what triggers those, try talking to the people of Alefgard or reading the many books you come across on your travels. While being at death's door can sometimes trigger these transformations, it's worth remembering that you don't necessarily need to be below 50% HP to activate them. Take part in enough battles and you might even work out the conditions that trigger the soul sigil yourself. The craftiest craft fairy in the fairy village can craft the remaining sigils for you if you bring her the right ingredients, and certain other special items if you bring her the wrong ones. If you have any questions about the sigils or what goes into making them, she's the fairy to ask. Okay, so probably marking where we're gonna have to go for the next set. But I do think that's gonna end it for today's episode. It's been a bit of a week for me, so I do apologize for this episode coming out a little later than usual, but I also want to thank everyone for the encouragement. This has been a really nice project for me to do, and I'm learning a lot in the process, and hopefully I get better at it as I go along. Also, I can't wait to see you guys next time for part 5 of our Dragon Quest playthrough. But until then, everyone, keep being awesome, and I'll see you around.